Hello, this is me, Zahra Jawad. My stream, I started just checking the sound here. Yeah, so uh, using non-violence peacefully. I don't know, I had this really weird, strange dream. I've been confused. So, sorry, uh, sharing this on my profile. I don't know what's been happening. What happened in my sleep? Uh, Actually, there was someone attacking me. I felt that Parmahamsa Vishwananda was attacking me, and I got a mantra uh, for protection. I had two attacks, like in Karachi, I used to get a lot body aching, excruciating pain. I would get up, and it got, you know, more often, and I couldn't see properly. And I used to read Nadia Ali and Ayatul Kursi and four calls. Still, it wouldn't help me. So, what happened recently was that I went to Parmahamsa Vishwananda's Sangha, what do you call it, on YouTube. And I'm just sharing this. Sorry, you'll have to wait. Sorry to keep you waiting. If someone has joined me here, this is for the record. Uh, I've also been thinking many years back about Hindus. Why wouldn't God save the Hindus? What is all this? Questions like this used to come to me. Um, I hope you do not take this against Paramahamsa Vishwananda, but that we have a great, in the dream, there's nothing like Durga Ma from the Hindus, nothing so powerful like Durga Ma. So I, okay, I slept after this dream. I woke up or something, and then I wanted to keep sleeping, thinking that maybe I will have an answer from Durga Ma, what has happened in my dream. It could be it could be very like mysterious because Paramahamsa Vishwananda, I've thought is the something like Kalki, or who came to London, who was in London, and who was someone with a different name, original Pakistani, and all this. And I see Paramahamsa look-alike. And then I went to Sri M. So I'll just talk about what happened recently after finding out through my own research on the Quran ayats that what Prophet Muhammad could turn out to be a disbeliever. I've given myself time to think over it, although I've made a live stream and all this. So I went on YouTube to 3M, and whatever he said was repeated by Paramahamsa Vishwananda at least a little bit about the four devas and Yaksha. And then he was saying like the self-realized and all this. Uh, it's not like bhakti, devotion. It's nothing near it. So, and the ego, and I got very scared of my own ego, thinking that it can sneak in, and I may be, here saying, be free, be self-realized, and all this, right? So, and first, like God, Parmahamsa Vishwananda, if you can, maybe I've taken him wrong. If I've taken him wrong, then I apologize. But that what I heard him communicating in his to his bhaktis was that in his video that I saw live stream. No, later on. So this also I can't remember, but anyways, on time or later on, uh, that you have to be sincere. Sincerity and all this depends on you. So I was like, how am I going to get sincerity? From where will I get the sincerity? Right? So on one hand, this. On the other hand, only God is sincere. I mean, how do we know we are sincere, whether the ego is coming up and all this problem? So I became confused even more, and I was like afraid of my own ego, and what I'm saying to people here is that you be free and all this. And then I was thinking, yes, but how can I be sincere? And another thing he said, which I'm forgetting now, that you have to do the work, discipline and tame yourself, and you have to be sincere. So I thought even sincerity would be the grace of God, nothing good, as in the Quran we're told. So Quran ayat comes. But God knows where that Quran ayat came from. So, the Quran ayat that everything bad is from you, everything good is from God. So, little bit I can make out now that, about Prophet Muhammad, that he stole from others. He stole from others. And also, oh yes, another thing is happening that since I spoke about Dr. Susan Shumsky and all this, I've been, those, whether like sometimes Dr. Susan in my vision, third eye is here, and all this. So either the it's my mind is hurting, or it's like shaitan or something like this, jinns, or I don't see her, but in my third eye vision, sixth sense, being present, and all this, and it really has a toll on me. Like, why would she, like, why would she hurt me? Why would something, and someone said, oh, she's a witch, like I could hear the voices and all, or someone said she's a witch, and yeah, things like that. These, my mind is hurting me, or it's shaitan or something. So this has been going on. So I try to figure out, like, why would these presents, whenever I talk about someone, like even the president, he's here, or, this president is here, and that president is here. Like I could feel a connection, and who am I to have this connection with them? And sometimes when you don't even want that connection, it comes. So why should it also come? So trying to figure all this out, or maybe they've put some, like I do believe in jinns because I've experienced possession and all this. Uh, so I thought maybe it's working. Yeah, it's tricking me. It's trying to harass me. My mind is harassing me. So I don't know, like, my mind went wild after this dream I had recently. I had two attacks in my while asleep, and didn't know now. So someone told me, say this mantra, and the mantra is on Durga Ma, right? So um, I was confused. I didn't know whether to come here and say this. I was so confused. Sorry, I may not have even spelled Parmahamsa's name properly. It's another A in it. So, anyways, I was very confused. Two attacks during sleep. This happened to me in Karachi also. Excruciating pain, but this time there was a mild pain, and two attacks happened on my body, like pain in my body, mild. And I thought, oh God, it's going to get stronger. And I felt the attack coming from, this is strange, like maybe, the enemy also wants me to go against Parmahamsa Vishwananda. So, right, because he's Hindu. So I'm trying to figure that out. Anyways, the dream, they can give you these dreams and make you go against people, like giving me a dream against my principal, myself, that I'm like this or like that, right? So um, maybe Paramahamsa Vishwananda is innocent and they want me to go against my enemy who has some power, like some psychic powers, astral level, right? Black magic and things like that. So, okay, the Vishwanite thing is that you have to be a Bhakt. And self realization, I got confused on. I was like, oh my God, I'm a sinner again. That religious thing of mine comes back. And when he said something like when someone even tells you about the conscious, uh, you want to, like fall dead or something. So that's in Najul Balagha when I just remembered, oh yeah, Najul Balagha where Imam Ali, uh, when a man asks Imam Ali about some God consciousness, how to become God consciousness, and he goes, he faints or he loses consciousness when Imam Ali is explaining to him. Uh, I can't find that right now. I'm quite confused, and I was like, but now I'm not at all scared for India. Like any big Muslim, who has learned something. Uh, like if the we heard, I heard here about. I didn't hear it in Karachi. Like what is Ghazwa-e-Hind? I've been hearing from Indian like Ghazwa-e-Hind. So oh my God, there's this thing Ghazwa-e-Hind. Like Ghazwa-e-Hind means war against India. Well, so I was scared for India, and the Mughals got them. So you can see what is this Ghazwa-e-Hind. It is so a war against India or conquer India. Muslims would conquer India or something. Well, the Mughals tried. I don't know much about it, but what I've read, but the history is there, and so no one helped. The gods did not help Hindus, right, at that time. Many Hindus, whatever zulm, cruelty was inflicted upon the Hindus, oppression, and all this tyranny, killing, uh, all that is there. So, but the gods didn't come. So, yeah, so in this, so uh, the pain went. Oh, yes. So in the dream, sorry, I'm like this. I'm like an absent minded person. So in this dream, what happens is the pain comes twice. It's like someone is attacking me twice, and the pain comes in my body again. And some mantra comes to me. Someone sends me the mantra. And I'm not sure if this was a secret mantra or what, but it's on Durga. So I was searching for like to make out what this is, and the pain went. No, sorry. In my dream, the pain went. In my sleep, the pain went. Then I went to sleep again, trying to find out if I could find, but I couldn't. Then I woke up and I was searching Durgama, Durgama, and it says that self-real now for truth seekers, Durgama. There's a dollsofindia.com. So another website. She's a protector for truth seekers. And so the pain did go, and I don't know, truth seeker. Uh, so I didn't want to confuse you here, my subscribers, but I myself am confused, as I am confused. And I wanted to keep quiet about this. So I said, "Oh, Durgama, please help me. What is this?" To find out. Salut, see, salutations to she who is beautiful, to the seeker of truth. This is on Facebook by the Shiva tribe. So I was quite worried after the satsang, sangha or satsang with Parmahamsa Vishwananda. I listened to. I was quite worried live. Parmahamsa Vishwananda, 20 hours ago, right? He's wearing a maroon dress and all. Two things got me hurt. Maybe, what he said was two things that made me go into a confusion was that what are the two things here? First, he talks about what 3M had already spoken about in his live stream, 3M, about the fire, Indra, no, Agni, and the Yaksha. The gods became proud and all this. So I'm just trying to look at this Paramahamsa Vishwananda's live stream. First, it was when I go inside, I can see the subtitles, but here outside I can see the subtitles. So Durgama, as one mantra came to me in my sleep. So, I woke up, my mind went wild. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? I was panicking and talking to myself here. What is this? I was so compelled to say, what is this? I said it out loud to myself. What is this? What is this? So even after the sleep, Durga Ma, nothing came. I am confused. So I didn't want to look at the Guru or Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji. Bas, like Durga Ma, what is this? Why would a Vishwanite attack me? And, or was it through the enemy? Or the enemy has given me this dream to confuse me. But then the Durga Mantra came to me. I don't know what this is. Anyhow, but the thing is that I at least rendered at peace because Durga Ma is the protector of truth seekers. Self-realization also. She helps in self-realization. So I've just here, I've kept this saved a site here in the other tab from Dolls of India. The power and strength is perhaps the most important goddess of the Hindus, goddess of power and strength. She is a multidimensional goddess with many names, many personas, and many facades. This is the first time Durga Ma's mantra would come to me like this in my dream. So I'm doing research on Durgama, like what's the origin of this and origin of that. So you can be self-realized. She's the embodiment of purity, knowledge, truth, and self-realization. So, so these words got to me because as I was listening to satsang of Parmahamsa Vishwananda just yesterday, he said that self-realization is nothing, but this goddess realizing, you can get self-realization on this, on by this goddess, and from this goddess and this sight, I get the highest form of truth present in any being or jiva is known as Atman. Atma, sorry, the N you don't pronounce. I always make these mistakes. As Atma or Supreme Consciousness. So some of you Hindus also, like they're not Vishwanites or they worship Durga Ma, they can have self-realization through Durga Ma, right? This is my understanding. And you can be her devotee. You, that's it. You don't have to be anyone's devotee. So self-realization, she has given it in you. You as a female, this is the female power to the females. You are free. You are self-realized. So I just had to realize that in Hinduism, Durga Ma gives you that because she herself is an embodiment of self-realization. And so no ego. I don't have to worry about my ego coming up. When I listen to Parmahamsa Vishwananda, makes me very scared. Like I'm listening to my majlis, Shia majlis, and that's why my head, so many questions coming up, and why do you not I lost the chance of going to Germany. Uh, what's lacking in me? I can't surrender, right? Oh my God, I'm so unlucky. Um, I can't leave smoking, this, that. How will I surrender? So I was very parishan. I was very worried like this yesterday after listening to Parmahamsa Vishwananda's satsang live on YouTube. Guess what? So Durga Ma's mantra was given to me. I'm not going to say the mantra, but if she wants me to say it, I will say it. It's not secret, or is it a secret mantra? So it's as if Durga Ma, I woke up and then I was like, then someone like I heard a voice saying, I don't know, that Durga Ma is with you and all this. I have no idea what this is. So just realizing, self-realization, female self-realization. My friend in London used to say, what do you think of feminine power? Okay. So that because she was a Hindu, she's when just having my water sharbat. Okay, it's finished. So yeah, I put some rose sharbat in it. So I was afraid that some powerful, some Muslims may have learned this from the Hindus and come in and all this, right? And so attack in my sleep. Parmahamsa Vishwananda. I've just missed one A here, I think, in his name. So, I went wild on Facebook once against 3M. And then they were telling me, no, recently he was saying like there's some woman who came to him and said, no, I don't want you to come here. Thank you. And all this, I thought maybe he's later on, I was like, is he indirectly telling me all that? And another thing, Paramahamsa Vishwananda mentioned, and Paramahamsa Vishwananda mentioned that if someone wakes you up from your sleep, wouldn't you want to like get angry? And no, there are times when I used to tell my friends, call me anytime, even 3 in the morning and all this. uh, uh, I said what I mean, right? If it was a friend calling me and I was a night person, uh, now that sleep is very important to me. If I don't get proper sleep, I get, because I've been attacked and all this. But I don't think I would want to kill someone who or hit someone who would, you know, wake me up from. I mean, I may not like it. It doesn't mean I would go so far as to curse them or abuse them or want to hit them. They go, it's not the other person's fault. Maybe, there's an emergency. Doctors do night shifts and all this. They lose their sleep. Night is very important, the night shift doctors and all this. So, and thank God this time Durga Ma's backing is with me. This is the first time her mantra has come in my dream when I had a bodily attack and felt that Parmahamsa Vishwananda was attacking me. And so he said something about, someone waking you up from your sleep, how will you feel? What if someone really needs you more than you, they, so there's a story I read that some fire in the building nearby, and this lady was asleep. This lady was asleep. Uh, this I read in a book long time ago, in my teens, late teens or something. Right, that this lady was asleep, and the spirit, she felt a spirit was coming and trying to wake her up. But she was like, it must, what's happening? Why is she waking me up? What's going on? Later on, she found out when she woke up, she had her sleep, she woke up that there was a fire in the building nearby. And then she thought, oh my God, maybe maybe they didn't call the fire, this thing, what do you call it? Fire, what do you call it now? So my head is gone today. I am in a fire brigade. Yeah, right. I'm so confused, and my energy. Uh, but so yeah. Um but I was thinking that when India was invaded by the Mughals, um, there's no help, and even like Yahya Khan, what he did to the Bangladeshis, so maybe comes from the Pathans, or maybe they've learned something. Um, and Yahya Khan was a Pathan. So I'm doing my research, reading Yahya Khan, very, very terrible uh, Pakistani, some of us used to say that he was the very, very wicked man, the most wicked president of Pakistan, military general, most wicked. So Pathan. Bengalis he killed, and so many. So, God knows what these people have learned from India. I don't know what this is. And now things are coming out about Bhutto. So, anyone wanting to, I don't know. So, this is all I know right now. I'm very confused. I wanted to share this. Keep it for the record. Yes, I know I want to. So I was telling my people, subscribers, be self-realized. Like, be free and like that. Could someone be using Hindu? So I was, uh, I was, I was, I was scared for India. Like, but no, I heard from Sri M that when the disciple and the uh, guru, they sit, they say that, safety for us both, protection and all this. But there may be elements where, but on the other hand, he's also said that there are these stereotype gurus in India, right? And then there are different gurus in India. So all this, so I don't know. And I even call Babaji, the not Dr. Pillai, I call him Babaji too, but the Babaji of the Himalayas before going to sleep. I was like, what is the, I was very like, how can I find sincerity in myself when the ego is so prevalent? We don't know how to take sincere steps and all this. What is that which is sincere in me? So I would rather go to Moji and do that, right? Whatever is sincere, nothing is, just leave, let go of everything. So, can someone help me investigate what is this going on? Can someone be using some things of India, but be very, don't come here directly telling me who you are and that you can help me and all this. I was really worried, but now I see backing of Durga Ma that she's a self-realized, she's embodiment of self-realization. So she made it easy for me. All I have to do is this conscious, uh, you know, I just hope no pride. There's no way out of this pride, ego, and all this. So I will be trying to figure out the story. And anyways, whatever the this yaksha who came to Indra, who thought not, no, what's the fire? We keep okay, Agni. So I'm very confused here. Agni, the fire god. Yes, so this is in the Upanishads, Kina Upanishad. But uh, Durgama, Durgama for truth seekers? Like you don't have to be a devotee of anyone. She's the embodiment of purity, knowledge, truth, and self-realization. This is feminine power. You are free. The one who made films like Arrested for Stalking a Woman. Oh, the TFI post. Sorry, I'm searching here. Let me show you. Oops. So you are free. Look, in India, there are many, many truths, uh, uh, paths. Bhakti hai, ye hai, wo hai. People can exploit this to make you a slave to the guru, a devotee. That when you are at you, that's for those who are different Vishwanites or someone. But this is Sanatan Dharma, and Mughals who are in India, they could have done some spoiled this the truth about India. So we are bringing it back. You don't have to be afraid that you don't have a guru, and then, oh my God, the way I was feeling yesterday listening to the satsang of Parmahamsa Vishwananda. So, anyways, if I tell you be self-realized, Durga Ma has that. So at least I realized that in India, she's the embodiment of self-realization. Okay, so I have to go now, take a break, and then I will come back later. Thank you for being here. It's me, the only one here. This is for the record, actually.